Hey guys, sorry I'm late. Mm. Can I not share the live out? Oh. Hey Cass Boo Boo. Check all your mod settings, honey. Make sure they're all working, okay? I'm just having a cigarette, so I don't want to get banned. Hey 641. So I'm gonna say what I have to say and then I'm gonna open up boxes. So you guys can stick around and then we can have a chat. Open up the boxes and you guys come in. Hey, I'm just having a cigarette, so I don't want to get banned, so I'm a gingerbread for now. Tap up the screen, share it out, please, please, please. A6. Thank you. Everybody in. All right, 641. All right. You can listen because it's just going to be me talking anyways, and then I'm going to open up the boxes. Hey guys, can you guys get the screen tapped up, please, and thank you. King Kong, not today, sir. We're not playing any matches. You don't like my gingerbread? Mrs. Kid, hey, boo-boo. My first like today is from Mrs. Kid. Jessica, hey, boo. All right. Thank you. I have a topic to talk on, and then when I'm done, I'll open up the boxes and you guys can join. You see, if it got so long, I turned into a gingerbread man. I'm actually just finishing my cigarette, so. Prezi, no match, sir. Well, she has x-ray vision. Kimberly, welcome in. Thank you, Jessica. Everybody come in, like up the live, please, and share it out. Lily, hey. Anybody who has 6 pounded dice, Jesus, how do I turn that off? Anybody who has 6 pounded dice, that is a, hey baby, that follows her, feel free to share it with her because I'd like for her to hear my chosen words for her too. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Everybody get in. Hey, Tanya. Hey, I'm good. How's everybody? It's been a minute, but I'm back. Jamaica in the house. I love that for you. Yes, Tanya. Yes, honey. Same one. I don't really like the style of, everybody walks around and talks and whatever. I prefer we just address the situation. No hiding, just address it. All right, let me see. How do I take the gingerbread off now? That's the question. Boop. This is very high. Oh well. I was smoking a cigarette. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna dye my hair. Stuff. Everybody share out the live. Share out the live. If anybody knows Miss Six on the Dice, please share it with her. I would love for her to be witness to this. I know, Lily. It's okay. It's okay, girl. It's okay. The thing is that at the end of the day, it's like Indigenous people, Black people, people of minority, and people of color. We need white people. Like we need white people to hear our voices. So there's very good white people out there. You get what I'm saying? Very, very, very good white people out there that are in alliance with us. That is like, you know, and then you get these ones. And that's what we're gonna talk about. Anybody on here that has 6 on the dice, please feel free to share the live with her. She's not blocked. Instead of, you know, he said, she said. I'm sure you guys are screen recording too, but instead of that, she can just come and watch firsthand. Nobody will kick her out. She's good. Share it out, share it out. Thank you guys for the likes. Jesse Fizzle. Hey, boo boo, how are you? For real. I'm good, I'm good. So I'm sure like all of my followers and all of my friends and, you know, I'm a pretty transparent person, to be honest. I don't, whatever. Everybody knows about me and Baller's mishap, and when we fell out, Baller went live and decided he was going to say what he wanted to say, and hey, problem, which is cool. If you want to take your situation and your relationship on social media, hold on, my fridge is beeping. Hold on. This will drive me nuts. Woo, there we go. And yes, 6 pound of dice. We do have refrigerators in Indigenous people's houses. Anyways, you want to go live. You want to say what you want to say. You want people to screen record you. You want people to drag me. You want cool. That's the route you decide to take. Amazing. I love that for you. Anybody who knows me knows that I don't keep lives right away, because I like to sit back and I like to, you know, actually know what I'm gonna say. I don't like being like kerfuffled, if you will, right? So with that being said, my problem isn't with what Baller did. Baller, you're free to do whatever you want to do. You want to drag me, you apologize. Drag me, apologize, don't apologize. That doesn't mean anything to me. At the end of the day, me and you are in a relationship. Me and you know, have to try to figure shit out when we want to figure it out, and if it can figure out. My problem is with the bitches. The bitches in the comment section. And yes, I am speaking to you, 6 on the dice. You don't even have enough balls to actually address me on your own account. So you have a backup account, and then you have your account. So you say little dig things like, oh, Baller, hey, Emmanuel, oh, Baller, please don't think that all foreigners are like this. Mishy's just this, Mishy. Let me tell you, and this is the God's honest truth. I'm not ashamed to be Indigenous. That's what you're not going to get from me. I'm proud to be Indigenous. So when you're in the comment section on these, hey, Emmanuel, when you're in the comment section on these posts saying, she's the worst, she's not even white, she's the worst type, she's Indigenous, she's welfare's finest, I'm working to take care of her kids and whatever. Let me tell you something. I'm not ashamed to be Indigenous. You know what I am ashamed of? I'm ashamed of there's people still this day and age, that feel like indigenous people fall under the stereotype, and you're uneducated. You have people who drink, do drugs, get arrested, abuse one another in every creed and every culture. Every creed and every culture. And how dare you say you finance my children and my lifestyle when I've been working since I was 16 years old. I don't have to come on live and tell everybody, oh, this is where I work and this is how much, because I'm not trying to sell myself. I'm not selling myself. You have me up from back in the day. You thought me and Classical had something going on when me and Classical were just friends. To this day, I don't have anything bad to say about the guy. We were friends. We were friends. And you have me up because of Classical. You thought something was going on. That wasn't. So because of that now, hey Shane, because of that now you take my name and you wanna pull it through the dirt for no reason. You're over on Baller's Live. You're over there telling Baller, oh, it's okay. We're not all like this. We're not all... Yo, fuck you, because nobody knows what the fuck me and Baller go through. Who knows, knows. Who knows, knows. Who knows would never be making those comments on videos, screen recording and posting them, and coming and attacking me. And the only thing you guys can attack me with is that I have 6 children. I have 6 kids. My baby father takes care of all of his children. All of his children. 3 boys, 3 girls. Let me introduce you to Mishy's life, since you guys want to talk about things you don't know. I have 3 boys. I have 3 girls. I am the proudest in my life. The one thing that I did right in my life is having my children. I'm not ashamed of them. They're good kids. One's in her last year of university, one's in his 2nd year of college, and one just got a $50,000 grant from the government for being 1 in 10 indigenous females to go to college. So you know what? I'm proud of my children, and if I had 16, I'd be proud of them same way. I'm not going to come up here and bash their fathers because they're good fathers. I was married for 17 years. I had 5 children with 1 man. And then me and him split up and I had 1 more child. But guess what happens? The 5 children I had with my ex-husband, he still takes care of my son like he's his own. That's what happens when a woman and a man break up, but that woman still has self-respect for themselves. None of my baby fathers can't say I dissed them. None of my baby fathers can't say, oh, I went out and slept with all their friends. None of my baby fathers can say they came in here and opened up my fridge and it was empty. If they want to give me food, if they want, even my baby father, I tell him, go buy the snacks and stuff because I can't be bothered more time. So if you guys think for 5 fucking seconds that I'm going to sit on a live and pretend like I'm ashamed of the 6 blessings that I have in my life, that when you guys are lonely and sad, I have my children, I'm not. And I'll never be ashamed of them. I will never be ashamed of my children. You can screen record this and put it up any and everywhere you want to. I will never be ashamed of my 6 children. 6. Yep. 6 on a dice, 6. Remember? Oh, 6. You work and take care of my kids. I've been working since I was 16. Fuck you. Fuck you. White people are quick to turn around and say, oh, indigenous people this or this and this. What do you guys bring to the table? Exactly, Mrs. Kidd. What do you guys bring to the table? You sit and you nitpick at every fucking culture, yet you don't have none. You're the first one to throw racial slurs and say, oh, yeah, that's how those Indians are, and oh, that's how the black people are, and you're the first ones to do that. Why are you so much better? And to say, oh, she's not white, like, oh, don't give her to our race. Bitch, I don't want your fucking race. I don't want your race. I grew up, listen, what was the one thing you put up? Oh, she lives on the res. She lives on the res. Wait till Baller comes to Canada and see that she lives on the res. A, that shows you know absolutely nothing about me. 2, If I lived on the res, I don't have a problem with that. My best memories as a child were on the res. My best memories with my grandfather were on the res. With my cousins and my family. And you guys need help. If y'all need help, what do you have to do? Go to a counselor, right? Go to a psychiatrist, get counseling. We don't do that. We have elders who actually care, that sit down and talk to us for hours so that we understand why they're telling us what to do and how to do it. You have no culture. You have no traditions. And I'll be damned if you're going to try to make it look like I'm supposed to be ashamed of being indigenous. I'm proud. And anybody who's not proud, it's because of the stereotype that you white people put out there to make us look like, thank you, to make us look like we're less than. We're loving people. Indigenous people are loving people. If we weren't, white colonizers could have never gotten our country to take it over. We teach our children not just how to get money and do things. We teach our children how to take other people's problems into consideration, how to be there for one another, how to share, how to love. So 6 on the dice, I'm not ashamed of being indigenous. So every time you go on, people say, and I seen you took it down, it's okay, I got it screenshotted. Every time you go and say, oh, she's indigenous, oh, the worst type of welfare, this and this and this, fuck you. Fuck you. That's all I have for you, is to go fuck yourself. You have me up over feelings for a man that me and that man have never been in anything more than we were friends. The amount of sketels and shit you got, you don't know me, bitch. You don't know me. You know nothing about me. Because when you're sitting there saying I live on the res, shows you know nothing about me. And like I said before, and I'll say it louder now, I will never be ashamed of the res. I have most of the best memories I've ever had as being a child is on that res. Do you know what it's like to play till it gets dark with your cousins? Do you know what it's like for somebody to just make one big pot of soup and everybody sit down on the ground and eat it? And get filthy dirty and then everybody gets thrown in a bathtub together? Do you know what it means to have community? No. You don't. And that's why you sit down and you feel like you're better than other people. You're not better than me, lady. And you're definitely not better, because when me and Baller got in an argument the other day, you were all over his post like, oh, you little poor thing, you're poor. You like people sloppy seconds? Do you like people? Do you like people, like you like to pick up what people put down? You're an old woman. You talk about Sketel, that I've never seen you turn your camera on. No, Shane, they don't know. They'll never know. Oh, just another drunk indigenous person. Well, at least you can say indigenous person. At least you can say indigenous person. Oh, another drunk. Did I drink your liquor? No, she's not on the live. But anybody, it's 6 pound of dice. Anybody who wants to share it, by all means, bring her over here. You don't know anything about me. You know nothing about my children. Absolutely nothing about my children. You know nothing about me. You're sitting there talking about this and this and I'm on welfare and all these things. I own my house. I don't live on the res. Sometimes I wish I did. The cost of living and to the way that I see my children have to grow up around ignorant white people like you, I wish we were on the res. I'm sick and tired of you guys coming. Listen, we love everybody. Nobody on this app can ever say, oh, Mishy said a racial slur. Mishy said, you guys can screen record all you want and make it look like I've tried to say things. But I love every creed and culture of people. If you're a fucking asshole, I don't like you. I know that, Queen T, honey. I know that. You went over onto that post. You posted the most nastiest of things. Oh, Boss Lady was there clicking all of the likes. I thought Boss Lady was, wasn't she some type of indigenous person or like a pretendian or something? What was she doing? But now she likes all of your racial slurs towards indigenous people. And then you guys erased them, but I have screenshots. I'll never apologize for who I am. And I don't owe you nothing. I don't owe Ramik nothing. I don't owe Boss Lady nothing. I don't owe Baller nothing. I don't owe anybody anything. The only responsibility that I have and the only people in this world I owe is the 6 that I brought into this world and to myself. Stay off of my fucking name, 6 Pon the Dice. You know nothing about me. And you act like you're big and bad, but when you flew into Minxie's live the other day and called out my name and didn't know I was in the fucking live, you were like, and I said, so who told you? Well, I don't know. I don't know anything about you. So then how do you know everything about me now? I don't hang out at retirement homes. I don't drink at, what do you call it? Old age homes. Seuss. You old ladies need to come off the fucking app and stop running down these fucking young guys. And then when they don't want you, you get your feelings. And you get your feelings about other people. You old women need to go join a TikTok sorority. Hey, Ace. A TikTok sorority for senior citizens with dried out pussy. And leave the rest of us alone. Because y'all miserable. And then you get your feelings when the man doesn't want you. What the fuck is a 25-year-old man doing with you? You need to leave. Everybody you guys know. One thing with people on TikTok, everybody, they know. Oh, I know her. You come up in Minxie's live. Oh, I know all about Mishy, but you didn't know I was in the box. You know so much about me, but you don't know my TikTok name. You know so much about me, but oh, somebody left her. I don't even know what you're talking about. Somebody left me in Ocho Rios. Like, what the fuck? What are you talking about, lady? You know nothing about me. And yet you take up your fucking old ass and instead of going to knit some sweaters for children in the NICU, you come and pretend like you know things. You don't know me. You don't know what type of a mother I am to say that I'm on welfare and your tax dollars pays for my 6 children. Fuck you. Fuck you. You guys go on people's posts. It's 6 Pon the Dice. You go on people's posts, and the reason you go on their fucking post is to put your little racist comments towards indigenous people. But you don't have the balls to say it. Start up your live. You don't even have the balls to turn your camera on. But start up your live and come tell me about what type of welfare, what did you say? Welfare loser I am. Oh, they're the worst kind, indigenous people. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, lady. But you don't have the balls to say it. That's the problem. If you could start up your live and say what you had to say, it wouldn't be so bad. But you don't. You just put comments and then you wait a little while and take them down. Nobody's afraid of you. I am proud to be indigenous. I'm proud. Anybody who's not proud to be indigenous is because of the filth that you white people have put into their fucking mind. You get what I'm saying? Like, but that's what I'm like, oh, she's the worst kind. What did she say? She put on there, well, she's not white, she's indigenous. Welfare's finest. 6 Pon the Dice finest, like welfare's finest? Go soak your fucking dentures, old lady. Leave me alone. You don't know nothing about me. And you thought because I came off of TikTok and I chilled the fuck out for a second, that I wasn't, no. That's anybody who knows me knows that when you see me deactivate my account, be careful. Be careful. Because like they say, I don't drink my tea while it's hot. How dare you? I'm looking at these comments and I'm going like, really? And all the people, Boss Lady, everybody who liked up the live or liked up the comments? Are you serious? You like that? That's cool? That's cool. Oh, she's not white. Go fuck off. I don't want to be white. The fuck out of here. Like I said before, I don't want your unseasoned fucking chicken. Your boiled fucking pierogies. I'm good. But when you start talking about shit you don't know, which is my kids and my lifestyle, you know nothing about me. And anybody who knows me on this app knows that at the end of the day, one thing I am is I'm honest. So if people don't fuck with me, they normally don't fuck with me because of my honesty. You know not. Fuck off, Lioness. You don't know. So I'm here and you can come over. You have so much mouth in everybody's fucking lives. Every fucking comment. I'm the one indigenous person that you ain't gonna fucking do that to. You can come over and explain your motherfucking self now. You can come over here and explain yourself why you think you're better. But you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. You just go over to everybody else's fucking lives and talk shit about somebody you don't know. You see, if you want to talk shit about me, go ahead. Don't talk shit about my culture. Don't talk shit about my kids. Because you don't know anything about them. I got pregnant with my oldest daughter when I was 17 and I got married at 17. And I made sure that, yeah, I had to make a lot of adjustments in my life, but I've been here for my children every single day. I make sure that every day my kids know that they're loved. I also make sure that my children understand the fact that they're lucky and they're fortunate and not everybody's that fortunate. I make sandwiches and make my children go out with me and give them out to homeless people. You know why? Because I was raised to know that I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I may not have everything and anything I need, but I have what I want and what I need when I need it. So this with you, oh, I know Mishy Boo, I know Mishy Boo. You don't know me. You'll never know me. Because all you are is one of those little old bitches that every time somebody and their man gets in an argument, you jump in the man's inbox to sell yourself. Oh. Watch Lily in the fucking comment sections with the recipes. Oh, she's so wicked. I should be your man. I should be your woman. She's so wicked. She's so wicked. Fuck you. You don't know nothing about me. You know nothing about me. You don't know anything about the argument. You guys just took everything you could and ran with it because what? Mishy Boo is a bitch. I'm always going to be a bitch because I talk the truth. I'm always going to be a bitch because I talk the truth. I'm not going to sit there and pretend like me and you are cool if you're a fucking douchebag. A lot of you old women on this fucking app feel like you're better than fucking people. You're not better than nobody. You're postmenopausal, your pussy is dry. What the fuck can you offer somebody? Stop run down the 25-year-old man and then you won't get your feelings hurt. And your problem is you think every man on the fucking app wants you guys because what? You can send them $50 when your pension check come in? Shut up, Lioness. You don't get a pension. And then as soon as that doesn't go right, you put in the thing, what did she say? I bullied her friend Lindsay. I bullied your friend Lindsay when she had HQ's name running all over the fucking thing. And I was like, yo, enough. I never bullied Lindsay. You see what you bitches' problems are? You like to cause trouble. And when somebody says something to you, you cry victim. Don't take up what you cannot manage. Don't take up what you can't manage. The men don't want you. They don't want you. And if you want to run down everybody's men that they get in an argument, break up and whatever, you want to be a street sweeper, by all means. Just make sure that you fucking lubricate your street sweeping because your pussy is dry and you're mad. All you do is walk around and fucking try to talk shit about people, but you can't turn your fucking camera on. Make that make sense. And yeah, if I didn't talk to my fucking husband for 7 days, I didn't talk to him for 7 fucking days. And so what? You can hold me and beat me? 6 on the dice? You go talk to him for 7 fucking days then. Since you're so interested and she's so wicked. You talked about my kids. You're in the fucking comment section. Oh, indigenous. And do you see any indigenous people on this fucking live that are saying, well, I'm not. No, we're proud. We've lived life that you would never know about. We got teachings that you guys would never know about. You ever feel like something's just going wrong in your life and you can go and sit down with an elder and they give you raw advice how to do and say things and how situations can grow you into a stronger person. You guys have no fucking culture, so don't attack mine. The same reason why you guys run behind the Jamaican men and the Rasta men and try to take up their culture, because you have none. No meaning in your life. You're miserable. Every single day you as an indigenous person, you get up and think how you can try to make yourself a better person, because that's embedded. That's embedded in you. Who is Princess? Princess, why do you sound like you're doing the same? I don't know. Why do you sound like your mother has a big hole and you should go fly into it? You guys have no culture. And then the thing is that indigenous people we invite everybody into our culture. The same way how Jamaican people or Caribbean people or even Rastafarian people love to teach about their culture and bring everybody into their culture. Thank you. And we love that. That's part of our culture. That's part of our culture. And you want me to be ashamed of that? Because I'm indigenous, I have to be on welfare? We should both do a bank account check. We should both bring up our bank statement. Because just because you see me on here and I'm not that person to like be, oh, I'm gonna do that. Listen, y'all, you act like you're somebody, and all you do is run down men in Jamaica that don't want you and then come diss them. You were in a group chat with Lindsay and the rest of her little fucking minions called Mishy Ain't Shit. And what did you do? You took all the news and carried it to another person in there. All the voice recordings, all of everything. Everything. Because why? They were talking about, oh, it looks like Mishy and Classical are in something. And you ran with it to go question people about what me and their relationship is. You're lame. That fucking shit right there is lame, sweetheart. That shit is lame. Hold on, Ace. I'll soon put you up. That's lame. When you guys want a man, you don't have to tear down a woman to get the man, because that was never my man. Me and him were friends. And then you attacking who I am, me as a person, me as a mother, me. Yo, listen, lady, me and you will never be on the same level. Ever. Everybody who ran over to fucking Baller's Live while he was over there and wanted to suck his dick on TikTok, go ahead. Go ahead. Because more time, that's the only way y'all can get a man. More time, that's the only way y'all can get a man. You have to run and go when they're in their feelings. When they're in their feelings, you guys all have to fucking run and be like, oh, I can do so much better. I could do so much better. Then go do it. For $50, sell your soul for $50. And you guys are the same ones. You're the same ones that say, and you check a list of every fucking thing that you've ever done for the man. Anytime you and the man catch up, why do you think I never went live? I never went live because even everything that Baller said he did and whatever, I never went live because I don't have to tell anybody what I did. I don't. I don't have to tell anybody anything that I've done. He knows what I've done. I know what he's done or what I've done. And people who need to know. I don't need to come and check off, well, on this day you asked me for a bottle of water. And on this day, no. I don't play those things because I do things from my heart. Watch this go. Don't match it. Who needs $50? Shane. Shane needs $50. Somebody PayPal him. Their at is 6 on the dice. The at is 6 on the dice. You guys can go over to TikTok trash or expose the trash, and the videos are there, and you can see she took down all of the ones that she has, but I have I have screenshots of them because I knew she was gonna take them down as soon as I put up my video that I was gonna address her. Yeah, Lily, it is. Every single day, you're like, oh, I was sticking up for Minxie. You didn't even sticking up for Minxie for what? I was in Minxie's box. We weren't arguing. We were having a conversation. We were having a conversation. Spicy, she's been carrying feelings from whenever, but I mean, those are her feelings to carry. But now all of a sudden you're gonna go on people's posts and go put about, oh, indigenous this and that. Yo, fuck you, man. I'm never going to be ashamed of being indigenous. The same way how nobody should ever be ashamed of being anything that they are. I have a lot of really, really woke white friends. A lot. A lot. That speak up. That would never sit in a box and listen to somebody trying to drag down indigenous people or people of minority or people, like, never. I have a lot of very good friends that are white. But you see, that fucking old lady there, that was born in, you must have been born back in like Rosa Parks time or some shit like that. That's not okay. That's not okay. You're not going to disrespect my culture. It's people like you that made me ashamed when I was in elementary school of being indigenous. It's people like you and my grandmother who is white on my dad's side that made me literally sweep my culture under the rug because I thought my friends were going to think badly of me. People like them, why my kids refuse to go to school. Right, Natasha? It's people like you why I couldn't get to go to any sleepovers to my white friend's house because their parents heard bad things about Native people. It's people like you. All right, Native Newfie. No, there's no, but listen, our ancestors have fought so hard for us to get here. Our ancestors, and we're not even where we need to be. But our ancestors have fought so hard to get us here to where we're proud. We're proud. Our children are proud. Some little old lady senior citizen like you with your dried out crotches and your fucking wrinkles that need Botox and stuff, bitch, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. You're not doing that. Right, Native Newfie. People of art like my age and my generation understand, going to Catholic school. Because the fuck up part is most indigenous people my age went to Catholic school because of residential homes. And a lot of our grandparents and great grandparents were baptized Catholic. So we went to Catholic school. And a lot of us know that we were not invited to sleepovers, birthday parties, or anything like that because we were Native. You're not going to do that to me, 6 on the dice. I don't want to come to your sleepover, bitch. And I know you're on the FYP, and I know everybody's screen recording, and I know this and I know that. But guess what? If you were any type of a fucking woman, you would come in here. Because you have so much to fucking talk about. My great-grandfather went to residential school. Oh, sorry, my grandfather, not my great-grandfather. My kid's great-grandfather, I was going to say. You have people literally, like, you have indigenous people, like my kid's vice principal. Even, I believe I see Marie come in, like, she literally is one of my children's native support worker, and she's on TikTok. You have people that are getting little to no money to help indigenous children, just to let them know their worth, to just give them the little, yeah. I every time, turn the light off, guys. Every day, like, we're trying to explain to our children, or trying to get our kids to the level where they know that they're just like everybody else. Just like everybody else. Oh. And you feel like you're going to come in here and you're going to make your little comments, and 50, 60, 70 people are going to like it. And it's so funny. Oh, those are the worst type. She's not white. She's indigenous. Welfare, that finest. Fuck you. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's my kid's support worker for the Catholic School Board. Just for $50, Ace, exactly. Okay, Nick. So why does it seem like whenever somebody has an issue with indigenous people, they wanna throw us to the side as we're welfare people, or we have a lot of, listen. And I'm going to tell you something. If you do have people that are on whether disability or assistance as being indigenous people, a lot of times the reason that they're on it is because of generational trauma, because they've been abused, or they're abusing certain things. That's what you guys should look into when you're sitting there trying to just class us as a bunch of lazy indigenous people. I've been working since I was 16. I've been working since 16. And yeah, I know people who are on disability. I know people that are on assistance. You know why they're on assistance? Because, to be completely honest, generational trauma. Their parents were abused drugs or abused alcohol. Do you know what that means, to have to be put through those things and then just be thrown out into civilization? Do you know the things that you have to do to hide those memories in your mind? Do you know what people's children go through while their parents are abusing alcohol and drugs because of what residential school did and what white people and colonizers have done for hundreds of years? Do you know? Because maybe you should sit back and look into that kind of stuff the next time you want to make a comment. Do you know how many of us have lost our grandparents and our great-grandparents to liver disease? Indigenous people, we didn't know about alcohol. White people brought that shit to us. Do you know what that's like? And then you're going to make a comment about... Exactly, Lizzie. You're going to make a comment about, oh, she's not white, she's indigenous, welfare's finest. Fuck you, Six Pounded Ice. Read a fucking book. You think you're better? Why are you better? Why are you better? Six Pounded Ice, tell me why you're better. Because I'm going to be honest, I don't get offended when people call me indigenous. I get offended when people call me white. You want me to tell you why? Because of how many of our women were raped by colonizers, that we've gotten to this point in our lives where a lot of us are now white passing. That's what offends me. When people just look and say, oh, but you look white. No, because you don't know the hurt and the pain that's gone behind us looking white. then you'll sit there on the FYP. You'll go into somebody's live tomorrow that doesn't like me and say, oh, Mishy this, Mishy that, and whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Because the only thing you are is you're a TikTok advertisement. You go from live to live and you advertise what you have. Oh, I have this and I have that and I'm coming to Jamaica next week and I'm coming. Do you want me to bring you a phone? Do you want me to? You're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot. And then you're mad at everybody else because they're not idiots. I didn't talk to my husband for a week. So what? Who fucking cares? That has nothing to do with you. You're so interested, go talk to him. Everybody's in his comment section about, oh, poor you, giving fucking TikTok blowjobs and everything else on the thing. Fuck you guys. It is juicy. Now they have a lot of like indigenous history classes and stuff, which is good. And we're getting there slowly, right? But it's like we need indigenous people, but we also need allies. Like we need white people to be woke and help us. That's just what it is. So in all reality, and this is the honest to goodness truth, you can say whatever you want. But let me tell you something, and this is the God's honest truth. I'll never be ashamed of being indigenous. Ever. So if that's the deepest thing you got coming, I'm indigenous and me and my kids are on welfare, at least we have good hearts. At least my kids love each other. At least my kids know what it is to go without and to have. They wake up every single morning and they give thanks to the Creator. If one of my children sees somebody out on the side of the road or outside that needs their help, they're going to help them. If my kids go to school with their lunches and somebody else is hungry, I can guarantee you they're going to feed them. Can you say that for yourself? No, you can't. Okay. If you guys want up in the box, let me know. Who am I talking to? The Creator. Let me open up my box. Oh, I gotta change the layout though.
Yo,
Hello? The fuck you come over here and laugh, right?
yo, bro, this shit had me dead, bro. I was just laughing and shit. It's funny, but it's true.
It's
You
true,
know,
right? Like it's like
yeah,
don't do that. Don't do that.
yeah, and she's just fat and ugly and shit. Oh,
Oh yeah. Spicy
uh,
spice.
I'm still here. I'm just half dead. I feel sick. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell. I'm so lost.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you I'll give you the 6 pound a day. You already know the fucking Ronique and whatever thing, but
Well,
I'll
I
give
mean, I peeped some of it because I saw some of it, but I was like, whoa, okay, yeah, okay, wow.
so one day I was over at Binksy's live, right? And we were like, it was not like we were just there. I think the guy that was in the box was like, I need a wife, and we are like joking and whatever. And this fucking 6 pound a dice, do you know her?
I
Like,
know,
do you know who?
I know who Six Footed Dice is.
hey,
Okay.
I,
So so she oh sorry guys. I'm letting everybody out. So she's like she comes flying in the box and I'm in this account like the not me, right?
Yeah,
So she comes flying in the box and she's like, just out of the blue, it wasn't even the topic. She's like, oh yeah. So just in case you'd like to know, Mishy Boo, she's got a fucking story behind her. Blah, blah. And she starts telling Minxie that I was in Ochi and somebody left me in Ochi or some crazy shit. And Minxie starts laughing because I'm literally in the fucking box, right? So Minxie's like, this is Mishy. She's like, that's not Mishy. She's like, oh dude, this is Mishy, right? So whatever, she got cussed out. I'm like, how, like, what do you, she's like, well, I don't know, you'd have to ask your friends. And I'm like, who's my friends? Well, I don't know, you have to ask them. So I'm like, okay, but if you're gonna tell the story, then tell the story, right? Okay, cool. So push all of that aside. Now all of a sudden, me and Baller end up catching up in an argument. Baller goes live, Ray Shay, whatever. This girl goes on every one of the fucking screen records and on boss lady shit and everything, talking about, oh yeah, she lives on the res and she's just another drunken indigenous person. And oh, she's not even white; she's indigenous, which is Canada or welfare's finest. I'm like, yo, bitch, get the fuck out of here with your shit. Like, but then when I put up my post, like, yo, bitch, I'm gonna drag you today, she took everything down. But I have the screenshots of all of her shit.
Yeah, you should post it.
The thing that I want to know is like, okay, how did it get from, okay, I seen pieces of what was going on, like between like the roommate thing and like Bala's stuff or whatever. But what I want to know is, what does that have to do with where you come from? Like, what does that have to do with who you are as a person? I don't know.
How does that have to do with
Your culture? I don't understand.
Children? What funds my children? Like, this lady's like, oh yeah, they were in the comment section talking about, oh, she has a son that's 20. What a fucking bum. Why doesn't he get his own place? Because he's in college and he doesn't have to.
Wow, how
cooks
gross.
for him and does his fucking laundry. Because I want him to be able to actually take his studies in and not worry about real life. So the fuck up.
True.
Ow.
Poster, bro. Put her up. Put her up.
Irish, he's 20, and I'm like, yo, as long as my kids are in school or doing good for themselves, they don't have to leave. What am I pushing them out into this mean ass world for?
To do what?
Yeah, I'd rather they save their money and like buy a house or do something. You know what I'm saying? When they step out, they're good. Like, the fuck I'm gonna send my kids out into this world broke for?
Do you guys really know anyone, like a whole lot of kids, where you generally make them leave home at 20? Or because I don't
A
really.
lot.
Dude, you know what? It's not mandatory for anybody to make their kids live outside. Most adults can't even afford to live out on their own right now with the way that Canada's going. Like, I wish I could just go move in with my parents and make things work.
You know, Spicy, my oldest daughter, literally, you know what? My oldest daughter said to my son, if you don't fucking have to leave, don't leave. She said, I never had as much money as I ever did than when I was going to fucking college and living at mom's house.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Lizzie? Like, why are we pushing them out? Like, no, I want you guys to.
Hey, let me,
Yeah.
not me. I'm from Jamaica, okay? Yes, and I was married to a white, okay? And the treatment that he gave me, I'm sorry, I came to America. I'm in America now. She treated me like a shit. I don't think I would be dating an ex-white person, like somebody that's like racist. It's like she married me for me to come to America to treat me like, take the
This is the
dogs
thing.
out, talk to
You
me
have
anybody
you have
wanna talk.
good women.
Yeah.
You have
So
good women and good men in every
what
race. Here's the
what you
problem.
were talking, you're talking. Okay,
Just
I'm
pure
listening.
narcissistic people.
Yeah,
What
right. It's for real.
yeah, what you're saying a good thing because from your talking, I'm just listening to you, and what you're saying it's the right thing you're saying. You know, you have people stay that way. So that's why I have to find out if you're a Jamaican, because you're talking like you're a Jamaican. You're defending that black. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. Because my wife, she's 68,
What the fuck? Why?
and I'm
You
just
said why?
41, and I'm just 41. So,
You should
and that's
introduce
how
her to
she treat me. Like,
600.
send me $50.
Huh?
It's like it's crazy. It's crazy.
Here's
Lot
the
of
thing.
it.
Here's the thing.
You're
And yes, you're absolutely right. There's good what, but if the signs are there, the signs are there. Like, if you're 60 years old, okay, like, let's be completely honest. If you're 60 years old and you have a 25-year-old young man from whether the Caribbean, from Africa, from fucking anywhere, and they're like, I don't care that kid.
Anywhere.
So
Yeah.
you don't want kids? No, I don't want kids.
Yes.
You don't want it. Then there's like, look into that. Like, and you as a man, if you run into a woman that's older than you, that you realize that whenever, you guys make plans to do something and you guys get kick off or whatever, she doesn't do those things or she tries to control you, then you guys are responsible to read those red flags too.
And Mishibu, you know
Yes.
what's the thing? it's a thing
Exactly.
where you know a
When
lot
she's
of
in,
people can't. Go ahead, bro.
no, I'm saying when she came to Jamaica, she's the nicest. She's the nicest. She's like she would give me the word when she's in Jamaica. When I'm in America, she's been treating me like a dog. Not bringing me not because remember I come to America, I don't know anywhere. So she's the one that have to bring. She's not bringing me nowhere. When she's in
Oh my
Jamaica with me, I bring her everywhere in Jamaica. She's like
That's
that.
the thing,
So
bro.
I don't have to really
They
be
abuse
push her. Like,
Jamaicans,
Clara
bro.
said, Clara
They,
said
yeah, I
you
just
said
have to
she's
leave
60.
her.
Where is she really supposed to bring you though?
Yeah, I
Like,
just
bro, bro.
French club. Just kidding.
no.
They
You were
abuse
saying
Jamaicans, bro, just
something.
because they poor,
You were saying something. Yeah,
just for opportunities,
and they're
bro. That's
poor,
what.
and they just keep on saying about this green card, this green card, this green
Ain't
card.
nobody
You
want no
understand?
damn
They just
green
keep
card,
on
bro.
using that stuff again.
Nursing home. That's right.
You have a
Put
lot
her
of
ass in
places.
a nursing home.
You have a lot
I
of
think, man.
foreign women in all races that love their man. Love, but then you also have a lot of foreign women that fetishize having a Jamaican man, and that's where you have to know the difference, because if they just want oh, I have a Jamaican man and it's just like a weird fetish, then they're not going to treat you.
Yeah, it's just for show.
eh,
First off, in
But
Canada,
my,
it's called
I have a brother. He
yarn.
married to an American lady, and she's
Yarn.
nice. She's nice. When I say she's nice, she's really nice. So it's not like every
What
one of
they
them, but I think most of them
ethnic
abuse,
family.
yeah, abuse Jamaicans,
Kaki de
Black Americans, not Americans, like Africans. Yeah, that's what they want. That's what they love. They will drain you
Nah,
down
cause
for that. That's
they
what
like
they
the
want.
poor niggas. Listen, they like the poor people that they can control. They not trying to talk to no rich nigga, cause they know they can't
Exactly.
control nobody like that.
Exactly.
So that
Mm-hmm.
little $50, bro. That little $50. That little 60. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
But I would never. I would
You get
never.
a little $50 and stuff. In Jamaica, it's a lot.
It's hard down here, bro. I ain't
Right
gonna lie. It's
there.
hard.
Right.
It's hard. Trust. And it being
Yeah, so,
dependent on them is
yeah. Because,
But you know what? What I see
who
is
you
like the
have?
biggest problem at times when you come on this app, and I'm never finished saying it, and I don't really care who cusses me for it after. You come on this app, and you see so many of these people, like meeting each other on the app, right? So they're meeting each other on the app.
Yeah.
But they know that the same man that they're talking to is talking to the next girl, or talking to the next girl, or talking to the next girl, but they still talk to them anyway, right? And then after, when it all blows up in their face, they'll tell you what they did for the person. Why are you sitting on the app talking about how you sent them money to eat and you did this to this? You did it, and but they used you. How does somebody use you
Yeah.
if you took up your own self and give it to
But
them?
listen, I
Yeah.
bro.
don't stop you.
You know the funny thing is, hold
Yeah.
on. You know the
Yeah.
funny thing is, it's always always the fat ones. I ain't gonna lie.
Fat
It's
Hey,
always
hey,
the
ones.
hey,
fat ones.
hey, hey, hey! I'm fat and
Okay.
I'm
No,
Yeah.
I'm
proud of
not
it.
talking about
Yeah.
you. I'm just saying it's always the fat ones. The ones
Yeah.
that looks
All the
like
way.
that.
And the
Like a
guest thing,
barrel.
you
Always the
said,
fat ones.
you
Duffel
said
bag.
something. You said something. You said something a while ago. Listen, you
Nothing
believe
is
me
wrong
that
with
when I
being
came
fat,
here,
you know.
she tell me like to sell my stuffs in Jamaica because I'm not going to be going back to Jamaica. And I don't have to bring my clothes and
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm
So
fat too.
it's my
Listen, hold
wife.
on.
So
Let me clear this
Talk to
up.
them.
yeah.
Hold
Ace,
on,
talk to them. Talk to
hold
them.
on. Let me clear
Oh
this
my
up.
god, I got a fat roll call going on. What happened?
Listen, nothing's wrong with being fat. It's just the fat narcissistic persons. Those ones
I
that
don't even
only
think it
got
has to do
50.
with narcissism. You know what it has to do with?
It
See,
is.
there's a, no,
Cause
no, no,
they
no, no. I'm gonna explain something to you. There's a lot of girls on this app with low self-esteem, right? And
Yes.
hold on a
And they
second, just
want
let me finish.
control.
No, 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 no. Let me finish. Let me
you
say the
big
whole
not
thing. So
fat.
there's a lot of girls on here with low self-esteem. So Jamaicans, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna be honest. Okay, Jamaican men have a way with words and
Absolutely.
have a way to make somebody feel good about themselves. So
Yeah,
once they've
believe you
now
me.
pumped up, I see it all the time. They're
A
pumped up and
little
they're on here
lies.
to the point where they're all talking in twang. Where I'm like, holy shit, I don't understand what's going on here. I'm married to a Jamaican. You don't. If you ever hear me busting patois in here, it's because I'm just following like the conversation. But I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of people that have
Yeah.
low self-esteem to come on here. The Jamaican man done pump them up and tell them how they're sweet nothings. And then all of
Yeah,
a sudden they feel good, so they start sending them money. Remember, most of these girls are offering. I'll help you do this. Can I
bro.
help you with that?
It's
Can I
called
help you do
selling a
this?
lie, bro.
And then as soon as they
Spicy,
find out the man don't want them or the man has a woman, because you put yourself
spicy,
out there and put yourself in the predicament to get used. I don't care what anybody says.
spicy.
They put them no, just listen. They put themselves out there to get used, and then when it happens, they turn around and say, "That man used me, and he forced me to do these things." Nobody shoved a gun to your head. You live all the way across the country. You
No,
understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
How many miles away? That man, all he did was ask you something. You did it. Your business. You did it.
And me, I would never ask nobody
Hey,
for shit
G.
because I'm not gonna take no disrespect. I'm heavy on that.
Thank
yeah.
you for the roses.
To show you how
I'm
this woman
heavy
is
on.
doing. Spicy. Spicy.
Uh huh.
Spicy. I'm gonna show you how this woman is. She's wicked. She tell me to let my things stay in Jamaica. She's gonna buy me fresh things. So
Guys,
when I came here, she buy me stuffs and everything. But yeah, everything. So she started to argue and stuff, and I don't like the arguing and stuff. She live in Texas. She has like 2 guns and stuff like that. So I am a
Well,
person like curious with that. Takes off. So I moved out. When I moved out now, I live with my brother now in Washington, D.C. So when I moved out, she's called me and said she want to buy everything that she bought me. All the clothes, all the shoes, the phone
and
and
she would
everything.
not get shit from me.
So I'm saying,
I would
man,
have told her to come for it. I would have tell her come for it,
the,
come for it, come get it,
but,
then.
but I'm that's me Jamaican. I just said to her, okay, I'm gonna send it back because I bring my account with me. I bring money with me. So I just said, come for your stuff. And she's not coming. I
Yeah.
just like pack it in a big box and send it. Pay my own money and thing back for her. You get what I'm
Listen,
saying?
no
So
violence against women.
if you
But
tell me to tell, yes,
What?
no,
I know where that's
I
going,
don't.
though.
No,
no violence against women,
no.
but
She's
smack the hoe, bro.
wicked, man.
She
So
acting.
To be honest, listen, you see these women, especially I don't know anybody in a relationship when that done, whatever I did for you, that's whatever I did for you. I don't need you to give it
Right?
back to me at the end of the relationship. What kind of
Don't come on
attitude
the
is
media trying
that?
to act.
so
He trying to.
so even
That's the listen. That's the narcissistic
you strip
behavior,
my
bro. They always
clothes.
trying to.
I don't
They
even
always
look at
trying
it
to
as
look good.
narcissistic. It's called ignorant.
No.
It's straight
Yeah, and they
ignorant
try to look good
behavior,
in front.
bro.
They try to look good
Ignorant.
in front of other people, bro. They never, bro.
Ignorant.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Me
Yeah.
personally,
All my
I don't, I
mom, my
don't, I don't,
mom,
I don't do violence, but I'll smack the shit out of
my
people,
mom
bro.
like
You're
her.
not coming with me.
That's what I don't want to do
Me,
because remember they have
me,
the
she,
rights there.
she
They
do
have
There's
the
not
the
rights
ride.
rights
there. So
everywhere.
I
and
don't
Listen,
I'm
give a shit about your rights. I will
Yeah, your
smack
mom
you and go
liked her
back to
because
but
they
my
probably
country.
say me.
but
I will smack you and go back to my country.
yeah.
I
So
don't
That's
give a
probably
shit
what the
about you.
woman wants.
so I just
She
so
wants. She's
if it was
but
provoking to
some
if
get
of
it
them,
you.
was
some of them want you
if
to hit them so that they can make your life
yeah,
even a bigger
not for
hell.
me, not
Exactly.
for
Nah, they
me,
not.
not
It's
for
true.
me, not for me.
Exactly.
I Spice, you said you were talking to a Jamaican.
I'm
Come
married to a
on,
Jamaican.
you know Jamaican is not gonna
I
do
don't
that.
know. No, don't say I
He's
know
not gonna
Jamaicans because not
abuse it.
every
Like
Jamaican is the same. So hold on. You need to rephrase that
Yeah. You
conversation.
know what? It's not only Jamaicans.
no,
It's every
Yeah,
me.
man.
everybody, but it
Yeah.
can. Sorry.
It just happens
No,
to be
I'm
that
sorry.
most things that are happening right now are with Jamaicans, but you can't class everybody in the same category because you're gonna find good ones and you're gonna find real shitty ones.
Yep.
Yeah, for real.
And it's what you know what honestly I find that women here I'm in Canada, sorry. What women here try to sell men a dream.
They
They're
do.
It's so
selling them a fucking
true.
dream. They're selling them a dream and then they go down there with all kinds of money spending on them making them think that they have that kind of money.
And they don't got shit, not even a pot to piss in. Most of them, I wouldn't even lie, I've seen most of them are live in a government housing, collect welfare, and go down there and think they can help you.
No,
When
but
Yep.
they can't marry you and carry you here.
but
They
see,
can't even help
let me give you
themselves.
this joke.
How much welfare do you get in order
Let
for
me
you to
give you this
travel?
joke. So when Baller was over saying whatever, all right, go on, go vent, right?
Right?
They all of them, all Ramik, all Boss, the whole everybody in there talking about Mishy's a chopper. I'm sorry, I'm not taking up my good money. I'm going like we can work together and make a thing happen. But if you want me to
It's
mind you, I
50-50.
don't mind, man. I don't give a fuck where you want to live.
It's
I met
50-50.
you
A
as a
relationship
working
is
man.
50-50.
You're a working man, and but you're not broke by no means. Therefore, what the fuck? They're like, oh, Baller's the first Jamaican man to ever get chopped by a foreigner, and you take up your money and you buy her things and stuff. So who the fuck is he supposed to spend his money on?
Nah, because they don't think it's actual love.
Only
They
but
just think
yeah,
it's a
it's
money
true.
transaction.
Mm-hmm.
As I
Like,
said, smack the whole.
what gets me, I see it so much. I watch I watch people on here. It's so funny. That's why you rarely find me in the box. You know this, Missy. I breeze through once in a while. I might jump in a box. I learned my lesson after somebody I used to jump in their line that taught me certain people I just need to stay away from. But moving on. So I'm saying like when you're in when you breeze through and you're seeing people and every week them I talk to a different man or every 2 weeks from now them I talk to a different man on here and then tutus all the laundry is being aired all over
Right,
TikTok. They're making Canadian woman look bad.
right.
I'm a born Canadian. I swear to God, I work for a living. I do my thing. You know what I'm saying? I have my own money. Don't nobody take care of me. And I have a good husband. But how come nobody talks about those people? I see a bunch of relationships on here, like where I'm like, yo, they have a really good marriage going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Instead, we're
You want to
sitting
know
here
what's the
listening to.
problem?
Instead, we're sitting here listening to the mix up and waiting for it to pop every minute.
How,
Exactly.
how can these girls? These guys are human beings at the end of the day. How can you bring these guys up here and not even be able to provide for them? They need things. They've left their whole families to come up here. They're human beings at the end of the day.
Right,
For
and
you to
they
come
Okay.
get
down and
here
feel they're
and
your
they
slaves or
alone.
whatever,
I
They
work
left to
every
make a
day
better
pisses
life.
me
and
off.
I work.
It pisses me off. My
They
husband
left
came
for
here and had
opportunities,
everything
bro.
he needed, and he gets everything he needs. It's crazy to me how you can make someone leave their whole family and treat them that way.
But
Because
that's
when
the
it's
thing,
You know
hard,
the
Because
it's
they
you know what
have
the
no
louder.
problem is?
conscience.
Natasha, you know where the majority. I'm gonna show
The
you. It's all because they fake it. You have the women up here that act like they're somebody, and they actually can't. But here's the thing: you see, if they were honest with the man and said, "Yo, listen, I'm a working class woman, and yes, I don't know what hunger is, and my bills are paid." But I can't tell
Work.
you as you drop in the
Yes.
airport, I'm gonna drive you a
Yes.
Mercedes or buy you a Mercedes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then that man would know. But you guys are acting like you're a whole different
Yes.
fucking thing. And then when they come up here, they're like, yo, what the
Rich.
fuck? I'm not
Like
gonna
they're
cook you chicken
rich.
rice every night.
Yeah,
When
but
I got
the next thing is though too, like if you're plucking a man, if you meet a man and he lives in a different country, let's just not zero out on one country. It could be any damn country. Y'all carry the man come from, right? So now you find a relationship with somebody and you decide to say you're gonna marry them and bring them come to your country. You're not gonna expect sometimes gonna get hard when they're coming. It's not like they're gonna come here and just start working. It's not like they're gonna come here and just start whatever. Like things happen. There's
But it
life.
takes
There's
a
whatever.
while.
It
it
takes a
was
while
so hard, you guys.
in order for a woman to be able to go to another country and pluck a man. You have to make sure that you can handle the road ahead, and not that you're gonna turn around and bash the man after and make you feel like less of a person.
All right, let me show you this, Spicy. So this is where, all right, let me show you where all of this shit stems from with Miss Six Pound the Dice and whatever. It stems from a Mrs. Somebody where we know. When Mrs. Somebody where we know, her and her man mashed up, and the girl went on air and went and gave out a grocery list of everything she did, down to just she sent $25 for Mr. Man's grandmother to get a prescription,
Oh my god.
and she aired out every little thing, and I was like, yo, hold the fuck on. And I went up in the box and I said, why is it that everything is fine until you and somebody catch up and then you want to say everything you did for them? Because that to me is fucked up. I don't do that
Yeah,
shit.
all your help is gone.
That's weird.
Like, why are
Pointless.
you doing it to begin with? So when I went up in the box now, this Mrs. 6 pound of dice, 6 cockies in her throat, back 6 big stinky fucking bull bitch. Want to take up the argument now, and everywhere I go, she have something to say about me. She don't
Merci.
know
Bonne
me.
soirée.
She doesn't know me. You don't know me. I spoke up on the truth. Stop doing things for people if you're gonna throw it back in their face. Period.
Exactly.
Point blank. Don't do it.
You see, the problem also is you have to realize that, we go down and spend a minimal amount of time with somebody in Jamaica, and you don't live with them permanently, so you don't know what they are on a regular basis.
Right.
People should do it the right way. Get them a visitor's visa. Let them come up. Spend 4 months with them. See how you get along. You can spend 2 months with someone and say, you know what, I can't deal with that.
But a lot of times
These
the
women
women,
go there and sponsor men, come up here, and then they can't, like, it's, I understand there's some women that literally try to control the man, but there are ones that genuinely bring them up here and it just doesn't work out.
which
And
is
then they're going to
fine.
go online and they're going to say,
Which is fine because you know what? Not everything is promised and not everything is perfect. Like you never know
exactly.
what's gonna happen. It's like love is like life. It's trial and error. You know what I'm saying? Until you get it right. But
Spicy all the
I
way
just don't
that
feel like
spicy
people need to
all the way
come.
that Ramik was dragging me. Here Ramik on his live. Oh, and just so you know, Baller, she doesn't need a marriage certificate to sponsor you. What?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Huh?
You need
Yes,
proof.
you do.
Okay, in order for you to
You
sponsor,
need proof.
No,
once
but
you get
everybody
married,
has to realize that Ramik came not on a visa. He
Once you're
came with
married,
the
it's,
PR
it's
card.
over. It's,
So maybe he didn't need a marriage certificate because one of his wives sponsor him. You know what
Okay,
I
guys, I
mean?
gotta go.
And maybe
I'm
he
at
didn't
work.
need it.
Have a good night,
all
guys.
right, yeah. Good night. You don't need, okay, so I know in order for you to sponsor somebody or whatever, you need to get married and you can start the
it's
process
over.
with the ticket that they give you. You know, like the when you get married, that paper that you have to send in for your marriage license, that
Yeah.
part that has your date and your signatures on it, you can send that in as a
Right.
start because they'll just request it after you give it to them. You know what I'm saying? But like, you can start your process on just that little paper alone.
Right, but they also don't understand that even that process is also a lengthy process unless you like just one of them that just happen to be done in a 6 to 8 months.
To be honest with you, in Ontario, I'm watching people's getting them like 6 to 8 months. It's very rare that anybody has been called in for an interview, which is great for them. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But the thing is that like if you don't have your shit together and you go put that in, and you have to start all over if you don't do it properly.
Yeah,
So it's
because they'll reject it and send it back to you and give you a time frame to send it back in again, and then that's more money to keep sending it in.
Right.
but Ramik's thing, like he's like, oh, like he wants to be friends with Baller. Like, bitch, Baller don't like you anyways. Like, get the fuck out of here.
The only thing I'm gonna say to you guys, I'm not even to get into into nobody's business, right? But this smearing on the internet bullshit that everyone's starting to do now is not right. Because then you guys are gonna turn around, and this is the part I don't understand. Because when I see it, it kind of pisses me off because I'm like, yo, these guys are dragging each other, and then two you guys are gonna be good to go. You know
But
what I'm
that's
saying?
what I'm saying. I'm like,
Now
yo.
everybody's invested in this argument for what reason?
And
Because people
everybody's
like
like
drama.
dragging me because they want me to come live and come drag him. And I'm like, I'm not dragging him. Now I'm gonna drag you 6 pound of dice because what the fuck type of shit indigenous welfare's finest bullshit are you talking about? Like I said before, if you don't like the country, go hang out with the KKK and go jump into your fucking mother's big hole. I don't care. You're not gonna come and shame me because I'm indigenous. Who the fuck do you think you are? Who are you? That's the fuck up part about it. Like, literally, who are you?
That's true.
You're not gonna come shame me
Yeah,
ever. That's
it's
not
like,
happening.
Yo, Macy,
Yeah.
it's like
if
I
you,
want a
if
woman
that
from
girl,
Africa.
listen, if she wanna fight you, I got your back, bro. Just let me know.
That's what I'm
Let me
saying. She has
know.
so
Me
much
too.
to say. I'm
Me
live. She's
too.
not blocked. Come over here.
I
Listen,
just,
I
I
got
just,
hands and I got other
I
shit
just
too.
meet you.
I got hands and I
Yeah,
got other shit too. Just let me
I'm
know.
ready to.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying. I'm
ready.
like saying,
I'm
I'm like, yo,
ready.
I
Just
went
let me
live.
know.
I'm not blocked.
Alright, Swola. You're not blocked. Like, come over here. You have so much to say. I'm sorry. I'm never
Where
gonna
she
be
at?
embarrassed about being indigenous. Like you boil your chicken. I'm like we're not on the same level.
Boiled chicken with no season with carrots.
Or salt
But
and
and
pepper.
fucking
That's it.
broccoli.
Y'all wicked.
Spicy, they boil the chicken. More spicy. They
Who's
boil,
boiling chicken?
they boil the chicken. You know, I know how you
Yes,
feel.
you know I
Me boil some chicken foot from time to time. I put it in the soup.
You're gonna come tell people about, oh, I miss you. This, you don't know me, bitch. Like, no.
And some of them don't even wash the chicken. They just take it from a package straight to the pot.
Blech.
Yeah, you gotta clean that and wash it with lime
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah,
right? Bitch,
clear.
and
family
some
ass
other
And,
shit.
flavor.
or
Real
some
man.
vinegar.
Hey, my chicken has flavor. What you use? Not salt and
Use
pepper.
Maggie, salt, pepper. Hello.
That jerk seasoning. Mm-hmm.
I stopped seasoning when the ancestors said enough. High blood
Garlic.
pressure.
You know, not me. What you use? What you use? Since everybody's saying, yo, tell me what you use.
Oh,
Maggie?
love Maggie.
That's
It's
it?
like
Nope.
That's
You need
it?
Maggie
a little
is Maggie.
all-purpose.
Yeah.
You need
Have
a
a good
little.
All
evening.
You need a
purpose.
little
Yeah,
garlic
but your
All
salt.
Maggie
purpose.
is your all purpose. I'm not trying to oversalt my food. I use the
No,
Maggie,
I'm
I use the
talking.
garlic, I use paprika,
No,
That's what
put
she
in some
said.
cayenne
that's what
pepper
I'm
and stuff
talking.
like that. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Every
spicy.
seasoning that
See,
there is.
I'm not talking about the powder, bro. I'm talking about like
Oh,
the
like your
sweet
onions
pepper.
and
The
your sweet pepper and
scallions,
your
the
Yeah,
garlic,
stuff
scallions,
and
like
the
you
Yeah,
tomatoes.
like
yes,
you throw
onions
in your
and
stuff
yeah.
like
your
that.
green onions.
It's the what?
It's
Africa.
the Africa. What?
What the fuck you talking
Okay, it's
about?
Africa. Okay, well, Africa, you hold on a
Boy,
second.
FX trader. Huh? That sounds like a scam.
Yeah, you're
I
not
know
nothing
it.
with
Just
It's a
saying.
this.
trader.
I get those inbox messages all
It's a
the
day
time.
Dry
trader or
seasoning.
night trader.
My husband is
My
a chef.
husband is a chef.
Yeah, all right.
Trained in JE. Word.
But
Tell him
that's
to
what I'm
cook some
saying,
jerk
though. It's
chicken
like
on live.
you wanna come and talk about people's lives that you don't know. Why are you bringing my children up? She has 6 children. I have 6 children, and my pussy still tight, bitch. And what?
Smack the hoe.
What
Marinate my
does
chicken.
that have to do with you? Who's calling you asking you for a night's dinner? Nobody.
Nobody. Yeah, Michi Boo. You tell him. Yeah.
He has 6 kids, and so what? My kids are the one thing I did in life right. Don't tell me.
I don't even give a shit if you right or wrong. We gonna smack the hoe.
Oh my god, you're so funny.
Ace chooses
No, I'm
violence.
being for real.
At all.
I'm
Ace
not,
chooses violence.
Ain't nobody fighting on this beach. You know why? Because everybody spends all their time arguing in the box.
yeah, I'm not trying to argue. I'm trying to see what's up. Let me know. You ain't even gotta tell me why we into it. Just let me know.
Yeah, we're
Let me
ready.
know you ain't like me.
No way, I'm old,
Yeah.
so like I need to know what the problem is before I'm throwing any hate.
Nah, I ain't gotta know. Just let me know you ain't
It
like me.
takes my body a little bit to
You
recover
know.
from that shit.
Nah,
Uh,
see, I'm
what
young,
month you
so
born,
I'm
bro? What
active.
month you born? It's like the same thing. You
It
don't
sounds
really
like
know.
a Gemini.
Like you're the
Who
same
me?
month I born.
Who me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
No, I'm a cancer, bro. I'm a
Yeah,
cancer,
what
but I
month you
don't
born?
cry. I don't show emotions at
Oh,
all. I will smack
And
this shit
he
up there and
always
tell you.
riding. He don't get. He says
Gemini.
smack a hoe, smack a
I'm a
hoe.
Gemini.
And I'm loyal
I'm a
too.
Gemini.
Everyone knows. You riding? Of course. That's why I got YG tattooed on me. They know what's up, bro. I'm
But the
not
thing
even
is
gonna
what it boils down to is like, yeah, you can come on
I'm
this app
cancer
and make
too.
some connections with some people, but at the end of the day, don't nobody know nobody like
Me
that
too,
on here.
Debbie.
Don't do that.
Right?
Don't
You
come
see,
up with me.
I got a best friend on this app, bro. And she's the only person I text off this shit, bro. These
Right.
people feel like no, I seen people that's not friends with my best friend try to text me talk about, oh, you so nice, oh, I wanna
Follow
date you.
you,
Like
bro.
shut up, man.
Dude,
Like
I
just
don't
shut up
even
and
Follow
read
you,
my
talk
bro.
on
DMs.
inbox.
Are you crazy? You know what gets me jokes
Thank
about this app?
Shay.
Cancers are
You
such
know what gives
lovers,
me
right?
jokes about this app? I'm a married woman and I post my husband from time to time. You know what I'm saying? It's not just food on my page. I post my husband too.
Right?
And even though I have a husband, they're still in my DM telling me how beautiful I am. And I have to wonder to myself, are they high?
Thank you, Chevy.
Nothing. Yeah, they are high. They're all fucking high. Like
how,
how,
how
how
Loyal,
this
this
how
process,
this
but
right?
then you see
how
the
this six
fucking
pound of
ugly
dice,
Yeah.
six
side of
pound
it.
of dice. Like
Bro,
you telling people I live in
cancers,
Edmonton. How much do you know about me? You know nothing about me. I don't live in Edmonton.
bro, cancers are loyal as shit, bro. Just don't do
Always.
no stupid shit.
Hey, too sweet. Welcome on home.
What's that shit?
Y'all be
I would
like,
have called her name, but I'm not trying to put shit on Michibu's life. But if it was my life, I would have called your name, bitch. Yeah, and I can show the screenshots.
who now?
Fucking, you look like a fucking donut. Okay.
I don't know.
Oh,
We gotta talk about the fluffies.
what
We're
you say,
talking about
spicy?
the fluffies.
Huh?
Can't talk about the fluffies. It's not nice.
No, no. The thing is, she tried to disrespect me. Talk about Jamaica's the poorest country. What you talking about,
Jamaica is not the poorest country in the world.
I
bro?
think
She was trying
Cuba
to say
is.
some stupid shit, bro. I was never.
Who
I'm
said
not
that?
into that.
But you wanna know
Yeah.
what gets me too?
I
Like the
hate
only
when
thing I wanna know is I watch girls come
I
on here. I watch
I hate
plenty
when
women
we
on
talk
here.
about Jamaican, man.
I know plenty women that come on here and they've had a bad relationship with the Jamaican, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden they're like Jamaica this and Jamaica that, Jamaica this and
And the
I'm like,
thing
but you were
is,
going, but you weren't killing yourself to go every 3 months, 3 months and visit.
and you
You
know
wouldn't
the
kill
thing is,
yourself
I hate.
to go
You
spend
know
your
what
money
else I
there.
hate? I hate when they dating a Jamaican nigga, right? And they think, oh, they the baddest thing ever. Nigga, nobody knows you. And
Jamaica in your
nobody knows your nigga either. Cause
Wait,
you
are
know
you saying in traffic?
one
Okay,
Jamaican.
okay, here, I'll say it. Miss Wallace, I think she's in Jamaica right now because I watch her videos.
Yeah,
Miss
she
And my
was.
Wallace,
girl is doing
Who
her
the fuck
property,
says that?
buying her property, and doing all of this.
It's a
She's doing it the
no,
right
somebody's
way.
got serious
it's a
traffic
female,
noise.
bro. Her name is. Let me. I can say yo. Not me. No, Mishi boy. I can say her name.
Yeah, who you talking about?
The stupid, ugly. Her name is Red Rum. Talk about Jamaica, bro.
Who?
Talk
Who's
about
that?
Jamaica is the poorest
Who's
country
that? She's
ever.
in here.
No, she's not in here. I blocked her.
Well, Jamaica's a third world country, and your mother's big hole is a third world country. Make it go swallow you.
Talk,
You know, like I
talk
see
about
lots
it,
of healthy relationships on here. Miss Wallace's
right?
relationship is one. You can watch their videos and just you can feel like the connection between her and her husband, which is great. Kudos to you
Right,
two. And
bro.
then it's like
They
you see
just.
like good things that come out of it, and then you have these girls who want the same thing that they see in these relationships,
But act like a fucking stupid hoe.
but they're not worthy of those kind of things. And they
Yeah,
go run to Jamaica thinking, okay, well, nobody knows me there. I'm going to go pick up a man and I'm going to bring him here. And then when the man comes here and finds out who and what they are and what they have to go through, Jesus.
Yo, listen, let me show you something spicy. They have me dragging me in the live talking about I'm a farm whore mattress. Let me show this to everybody, and this is the God's honest truth. If Mrs. Kid's still in here, you see farm workers, I respect them because they work hard and they do what they got to do in order to make themselves better and their families better back home. But I'm gonna also tell you that I never slept with a farm worker in my life. You know why? Because I know they have wives and families back home, and you're not gonna come up here and come tell me about your baby mother cheated on you and you're single and stuff when I know that's not the truth. So I don't fuck with farm workers like that. So whoever keep talking about I'm a farm mattress, go take your fucking mother's mattress and go shove it up in your father's fucking asshole and leave me alone because I'm not.
Oh my God,
I don't
where's
even
your
know what a
mouth from?
farm is.
Yeah.
a
The most
farm
farm,
worker.
I'm like a farm mattress. Me.
fuck.
As
Farm
as
worker.
I
What the
said,
fuck?
Mishi, if they try to do some physical shit, just let me know.
I know you got me. That's the fucking part. Like, yo, the farm thing. I was like, yo, because I don't diss farm workers because they work fucking hard, man. But at the end of the day, I still don't mingle with them because I know you got
God,
a family
yeah.
and children back home. Thank you.
And they working too, so that's good.
But there's nobody. Oh, that's
And they
good.
also treated badly, though.
Bro, hold on. It's a lot of people that's dying for a farm work right now just to make it better for them and their family, bro. So
So
I
true.
know what it is.
Yo,
But
I've
here's the
always, when I
thing.
came on this app, I've always said, yo, farm work is modern day slavery. However,
It is.
it still helps them. Like, it still helps them to be able to do things that they want to do and
Mhm.
things back home. But
And
with
it's
that
way
being said, listen, I'm not. Nobody
Jamaica
cares
is
about
the
me.
best, man. Jamaica
Yeah,
is the
I can't
best.
talk to you.
It's the best, but the pay rate that we got out here is not
Listen,
it.
listen. You see what like, I hate when I hear
Yeah,
people dissing
that's the
about
problem.
farm workers. You see when a woman takes up a farm worker and says, "I'll help you," or whatever, or she falls in love with a farm worker or whatever. They fall in love, they get married or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Because let me tell you something. Enough times these girls are going to Jamaica and picking up somebody who doesn't deserve them. You understand what I'm saying? There's enough men out there that don't want to work.
Yeah,
They just want to find someone to
yeah,
take care of them. You understand what I'm saying? So the girl who found that hardworking man who's working for next to nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
And
still making it work for his family and his life.
it's spicy. You know the thing is, it's way,
They are solo.
bro. You ain't even know.
But that's what I'm saying with the farm workers. It's like, yo,
Working
the way that I rate them is differently. Like, yo, I respect them because they don't even there's not even government guidelines to their work like there is for other
There
employment standards.
isn't.
But
There
with
really
that being
isn't.
said,
You know how many farm workers
no,
die, lose their life for stupid stuff on a farm, and they're not protected? Do you know how many of them?
but
farm.
with that being said, my thing is I know that 99% of y'all have your baby mother and your children back home. So when you come to me and you come tell me that, oh, I don't have I'm not in no relationship and me and my
I
baby
ain't got
just
shit.
broke up and whatever, I'm not doing that. I'm not ripping apart your family. I'm not doing
I,
that.
I ain't got shit. I ain't, bro. Me, I'ma let niggas know what it is. Bro,
And
it's
that's
a
the
whole lot
fairness.
of.
Yeah,
Respect.
you don't
I
have to let me
respect
know.
them.
But you want to know something? There's a lot of girls out there too that knows the man has a woman and a baby mother
Right.
and whatever, and
And
still
they
will pick
don't
them up.
care.
And then when
Yeah,
they think that they can deter them from the life that they have with that woman or whatever, when it doesn't work out, see how they mash up life for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much spiteful women out there, so much spiteful men
And
out
playing
there.
with a tree.
But
yo,
that's the
yo,
thing too.
Michigo.
Like, Ace, check it out. You see, with the farm workers, let me show you something, and this is the truth. When the women are here and they're like, yes, you can meet some really nice farm workers. Yes, I've seen a lot of relationships work out. However, with that being said, if the man comes up, the man is on a farm with like 50, 60 men on the farm, all up in bunk beds. Everybody's cooking together, everybody showers, everybody shits together, everything. You think for 5 seconds that they're not gonna take up one big old barrel and decide every night they're gonna go and cook at that person's house and watch the dishes? Yes, that
True.
doesn't mean that they want the woman. They
They
don't
gon'
want her.
yeah, they go pick up that
It's
four
like
by
a
two.
mini vacay every night. Like, and then now all of a sudden you want to be like, oh, you want to cause trouble because the man has a woman. You know the man has a woman.
Yeah,
It's
they
so
go
true.
take up a whole house.
You know what gets me too? Like last summer, I went on the farm. Well, let's not talk about which farm I went on, but I went with my husband to visit his friend who was on farm work. So we went to the farm, and it was so weird because I seen a lot of faces from TikTok at this farm party.
That's Did you see
I'm
me,
just
spicy?
no, no. Oh
All
wait,
right.
not
See, because I ain't
TikTok.
a farm mattress, bitches.
But
Sorry.
I'm just saying. So I seen quite a few TikTok faces in there. They didn't recognize me because I don't go live with my face very often.
Hmm.
But I'm saying,
Very
like,
often.
you can hear the man talking where certain mans are telling us, "Yo, these girls are here every season," and I'm like, "What?" And they're telling the backstory of these girls, but like, where you think to yourself, like, you don't feel shame that you came on the farm this season, you slept with this young man, and the next season you're sleeping
I
in
don't
front,
care.
and the next season after that you're sleeping the next one. Don't you think y'all have a
Yo,
conversation?
That's
Like,
how
I
it
don't
goes.
understand. Like, how do you just jump from man to man like that?
spicy. They have fucked. Yo, listen. The women literally will know that the guys are coming on the farm. Like, say they're coming 12 o'clock. Them bitches be parking their car out there 10:30 because they want the fresh meat. It's like a
Yeah,
butcher shop.
There's
I'm,
nothing wrong with dating a farm worker. This is what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with falling in love with whoever you want to fall in love with. You can fall in love with a man at the side of the road, pick him up, clean him up, do whatever you want. It doesn't
right,
matter where you found them. You understand?
bro.
It's about how you
Spicy.
treat that person when shit gets real. Because you know what? Everybody thinks that relationship and marriage is like this barrel of roses and you're supposed to be happy all the time. No, it's not. It's about growth and weathering the storm
Right.
together and how you deal with problems. You understand what I'm saying? And I just think that there are a lot of people that I see dragging people on here who are not capable of that. They're not supposed to be in a relationship.
Let me tell you, see, when it comes to the farm workers, this is the only thing that I have to say. You see, if you go take up a farm worker and you take him off the farm and y'all get married or whatever, cool. You see, if you take them off of the farm and you guys get married, and short of him being abusive to you, you owe that man documents because you just fucked up his future. You took him off the farm. Therefore, he's never going to get another farm work ticket. And if he goes back home, he's probably never going to get a chance to come back to a farm country. Because a lot of times you have the women that'll take the men off of the farm, and as soon as their visas run out, they start mistreating them because they're like, "Oh, I'm
True.
not going to get your documents." It is not. It is not a way of you manipulating. That is not somebody being on the farm is not means that you get to fucking manipulate them and be an asshole.
Because
Hold
think
on.
about it too.
Mercy
Like when you
boo.
think about it, some of these girls. Okay, I've seen. There's a few situations that I'm seeing right now. They're just from people that I know or whatever. And I'm not gonna call their name, and they're not on the app. It's just personal stories that I know, and where like it didn't work out between them, and now the girl's saying she's not gonna give him a divorce, so he can't marry no one else to stay. I'm like, that's wicked. You're
Right.
wicked to do that. If you already started it, just finish. You don't have to be with the person.
Right, Solo. Exactly.
You don't have to be with them. You already started the process. You took the biggest step ever. He doesn't have no other chance to do that again. Yeah, it didn't work out. But it doesn't always work out.
But if you take a farmer off of the farm and you say, okay, you're going to get married to them, once they're married to you and their visa runs out, they can't go back home just like that. If they do, they're never going to be able to come back or to go on farm work. You owe it to that man to give him his documents because you fucked his future up.
Exactly. I really believe that because at the
Me
end of the
too.
day, if you could get into a relationship with nothing in life is guaranteed, bro. Not your job, not your life, not your
Right.
relationship. Nothing is guaranteed in life. So if you take being in love with somebody and getting married is like taking a chance. You
Of
understand what I'm
course.
saying?
Yep.
So if you're not willing
Yeah.
to take a chance and oh my god, if it fails, I don't understand where the bitterness comes from. Just you go one side and you go one side. You know how many of my exes I can still have a conversation with? It didn't work out. It didn't work out. I don't wish you wrong. I don't wish you were worse. I don't wish you to end up in shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not for me.
I would never. Yo, Mishi boo.
Yeah.
Mishi. You know, I was gonna say, see, as soon as you stop talking about that little witch, you see
Uh-huh.
how the views drop?
Yep.
Well, that's TikTok for you. If I could have told you,
Some people
TikTok
have
is the
bad energy.
entertainment.
Bad energy.
TikTok is for entertainment. So when you come out the box hot, that's what they came in to see. Now that the box isn't so hot no more, they're gone.
But it's okay because y'all can. Her name is like six cockies in her throat box. You guys can tell it's another
That's her name. What?
six cockies in her throat box. That's her name.
Her name.
All I'm saying is, can't we all just get along on this motherfucking app?
How about that fucking bitch? She go in the old age home and leave TikTok alone.
You know what I don't understand is why can't people just not like each other, agree to disagree, and then go to your fucking respective corners?
Oh wow, Mrs. Wallow.
I made it stay at that.
Oh, watch Miss Wallace.
Juno, holy Miss
Yo,
Wallace.
oh, isn't that blessed?
Fuck. Mm-mm.
Because that's another thing I don't get. Like, I'm tired of listening to people on here. Like, okay, you see, like, you get into an argument with somebody, right? And that argument is between you and somebody. But then that argument no longer belongs to you and somebody because now somebody else heard the argument and brought that argument up on somebody else's live. And now now it becomes everyone's argument. You get what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you all right, hold it. If you wanna come and you have something to say or whatever, cool. But you don't know nothing about me. You're gonna make Ramik gonna do this fucking like literally Ramik is gay. Just leave Ramik and let him wind up with Trinks and rub baby oil on himself. And leave him alone because he's not even educated enough to form a proper fucking sentence. So make him say on his live and rub up himself and him and fucking Trinks rub themselves down with baby oil and wind up themselves and get each other erected so that they can go fuck their women because we all know they don't like women. So leave him. Leave him alone. Let him do his thing. Instead, no, you're gone over here. Oh, but hey, shut the fuck up. 6 pound of dice. Go fuck off. Seriously, take your fucking nasty old ass and go knit something or do something. Do something. You're post menopausal. Get some fucking KY jelly. Lube up your fucking dry ass hole and just keep it moving. Thank you. Amen.
I like when it does. Nikki B, I'm gonna take a run, you know? So nice meeting you guys, okay?
You as well. Take care.
Bye.
Yeah. Thank you, nice to come in your box, okay?
You're welcome. You have so
Yeah.
much fucking mouth when it comes to people that you don't know anything about. Like, you know
My
nothing
grandmama
about.
just called me, you know.
Your real grandma?
Yeah, I only
Okay,
have my
because I just
grandma.
had to ask.
Yeah, my mother is dead and my father is dead. I only got my grandma.
Aww.
Aw, we love that for you. Not that they
She
died, but that you have your grandma. What the fuck? That sounded bad.
huh?
When he came on and he said the grandma, it was the way he said it. I was like, who's calling? How'd they get your
Yeah.
number? No?
Listen, Ace is like the one person that he will never disappoint me on this app because I know ain't nothing and anything Ace is gonna go to. Listen, he has standards. Standards.
Thank you, Chevy. Of course, I got standards. I'm not going for anything.
And that's what the men on the
I'm
app need to do. You guys need to pick up your fucking standards and stop like all these old ladies. What the fuck? Stop run behind these men. Like, okay, me and
You know
Baller
what?
are
Okay,
arguing.
hold on.
Man, stop calling people
No,
old.
wait,
Like,
let me tell you
hello.
something. I don't even
Calm
think it
down,
has
Ryan.
anything to do with age. You know what I'm saying? I really don't think it has anything to do with age, okay? You could be an older woman or older man with a younger woman or older woman with a younger man. It doesn't matter. I just don't want to, like, I just hate when it comes to the fact that you see some of these people on here and at their age, they're not settling down. Like, they're jumping from one to the next one to the next one to the next one.
Call
And
me
you're
Hopper.
so listen,
That's
let
where
me
I'd
tell
be
you
like,
something.
what?
You can go, you can be whatever, but what I'm going to ask, and this is the magical question for those in the comment section as well. What the fuck does a 60-year-old postmenopausal dried up pussy woman have in common with a 25-year-old young man that literally has a brand new fucking BMW, has every woman looking their way and no children? What they have in common?
Can I just interact for a second?
Absolutely.
Not 60 is not pure menopause. It's menopausal.
It's post, right? Like you went through menopause and you're back.
Yeah, post.
It
Yeah.
depends because some people don't even go through menopause at all.
Watch fucking Spicy's literally gonna try to go gynecologist on me
I'm
right now.
just saying, my
Spicy.
auntie still has all her parts that work still, and she's 80.
Lord God.
I ain't gonna date nobody who's my children's age.
If your
Like, the
auntie
fuck?
wanted a 25-year-old, then she could have one because she could get pregnant if she needed to.
Like, you're an asshole.
I'm just saying, like, it's like, yo, you go, oh, I go to Jamaica. Okay, like, so what? Like, you go to Jamaica and do what? What do you do? Go to Dunn's River to try to get rid of your back problems? Like, what do you do? Tell me what you do.
But there are some guys out there.
No, you need
that
warm
like-
water for that.
There are still guys out there that like older women for the
I'm
for the
not that
sake of
old.
maturity and like structure and like like consistency and those things, and they don't want to have kids. So being with that older woman and living their life and building their life and traveling is what
I
they want
keep
to do.
getting kicked, you know.
I've seen lots of relationships like that.
They get the prize. What prize? What you talking about?
What's the prize, though? Like, a miserable... Like, that's the problem. Most of these
A
fucking
miserable
fucking
old
miserable.
hag.
Hey, I'm not miserable.
You're not
No.
old though, Spice. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
thank
I'm
you
like
for the
a couple
mod.
years. Okay, listen. I may not look old, but I'm a couple years short of 50. Like
But
seriously.
you're not 60.
Well, that's another 10
If you
years.
haven't got the
12, 15
paper from
years
the
old.
government that says you have to apply for your pension plan yet, I'm not talking about you.
No, that's 65.
Okay,
Wait, I
see?
don't even think it's 65 in Ontario anymore.
Let me be straight.
I think I have to work till I'm 70.
Fuck. And then
I
you're
know.
mad at people because, oh, yeah, bitch, like people are gonna like me. I can have a conversation. I don't look down on nobody. Like like literally, I've never
Stand
been the
on
type of
business.
person to act like I'm better than anybody because I'm not.
Me neither. But I
And
will
Ace,
smack people.
one of the first times when I met Ace, asked what I said to Ace when we were talking about people and going to foreign and whatever. I said, Ace, you can do that on your own. Listen, you guys are living the dream. You guys are doing it every day in Jamaica. People work all year long just to do 2 weeks of that. Don't run from your paradise and come to this fucking hellhole if
I
you
keep
don't
trying to
have
tell
to.
people I would rather, especially like for me, even when I go home to Turks and Caicos to visit. Let me tell you something. I wish that I didn't grow up in Canada. I wish that all my life. Because let me tell you something. You see, when you're hungry in Canada, you're just fucking hungry. People don't get it. Yeah, you might have a little bit more opportunity, but shit gets hard here. And when you can't afford certain things or whatever, you're just fucking doing without. In Jamaica, you can always find somewhere to eat liquor, or you can grow something, or you can, or there's always somewhere you can stop and get a plate. You understand what I'm saying? In Canada, don't nobody responds for you here. Don't nobody give a fuck about nobody in this country. Uh,
I feel
Listen,
what
Nobody
you're
doesn't give a
saying.
fuck. No one's gonna say, "Hey, come to my house, let me feed you." Tell me which Canadian is telling you that,
they're
unless
gonna literally they're gonna call the fucking police and say you're trying to rob them for a steak or some shit. Like move. Like that's what I'm saying about when she was like, oh, they're the worst kind. They're indigenous. Bitch, you don't know what it's like to grow up indigenous. Don't tell me nothing. Because at the end of the day, when push comes to shove, the best thing is knowing that you have a sense of community and you have a sense of love and you can turn to people and they're not gonna judge you. They don't know that. They don't
True.
know that. And that's the same thing that they run down in Jamaica, and then when they're done, they want to disrespect and be disgusting. When they go, oh, Jamaican people and this, and no, no, fuck off, because they live the life that you could never live.
Yeah, the free one. And we
Like,
can smack
like,
niggas
oh, on
without going to
welfare,
jail.
welfare, welfare. That's all the bitches on here can and talk about is fucking welfare. Everybody to them is on welfare except for them. Maybe it's your own conscience. Like,
Shit. Let me have some of that welfare check. Let's
okay,
see.
then the fuck.
I don't think the government gives anybody on welfare enough
But
money to
hold on,
care
I have a
unless they have
question
children.
though. If the welfare, because I was, they were saying something today about, no, it was yesterday that they were saying disability rates are going up or whatever. And
Uh-huh.
somebody asked about the welfare, and then they said they get like $700 a month. I'm like, how the fuck do you live on $700 a month?
When
How
you're
you
when
pay
you're a
rent?
single, listen, when you're a single person on welfare, like you don't have kids that you're claiming or nothing, it's $700 a month. Maybe 800 if you're gluten allergic or whatever the hell they have to do, special diet. But you understand what I'm saying? But if you have kids, it's a little different. Your base would still be like 700-800 plus each kid you have. There's enough money for each kid. You understand what I'm saying? But the only
Yeah,
people who
most of
benefit
our
from the
America.
welfare system are the ones who have children. Because if you're single and you're on welfare, you ain't getting shit. You might as well be
Or
renting.
granny.
You might as well be
Like,
Those
renting the
obviously, you have to
box.
find a roommate because you can't rent nothing.
No, they all rent rooms.
But that's the
Oh,
fuck
okay.
up thing. Like that's pizza and wings for my kids. Like, are you serious? $700 a month? What the fuck are we gonna do with that?
$700 a month can't do shit for anybody, bro.
No,
Most people make $600-700 a week. Like, you
that's
understand what I'm
it.
saying?
Suffering.
That's the paycheck a week.
No, sir.
damn.
You want to know, to be honest, I tried to go on the welfare system when I was young, when I had my first kid. I lasted 6 months on that bitch. I was like, how the fuck do you budget all month with this bullshit money? And remember
That's
back then?
close.
Back then we used
Yeah.
to get money. You understand what I'm saying?
Costco.
And now I'm just like,
Costco.
wait, I have to wait all month to get paid again, except for your child tax that comes with the 20s. I was like, screw that. I went and got a job. 6 months I lasted. And those were the hardest 6 months of my life.
But listen to them too about, oh, she has the man down there and she hasn't gone back to Jamaica and whatever. I was just in Jamaica like 2 weeks ago, just because I don't have to post everything on my fucking on my shit, and I don't have to like, yo, listen, who's not used to things has to promote it. I can go wherever the fuck I want. How the fuck am I on welfare and I travel to Jamaica like every 2 months? Move your fucking
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
Really fuck, man. Badness. Alright, man.
Your passport has as many stamps as mine. Doubt it. Move like with your fucking.
Trust me, I feel for people that have to live.
But don't count.
Exactly, Mrs. Kid. And then they're here, they're talking about, oh, they know me and whatever, and I'm a farm mattress and a farm whore and this and like, seriously, like, don't do that. Like, the one thing, and this is like, and this is the honest to goodness truth, for me and my baby father, my ex-husband broke up. We're like, what, 10 years now almost? My kids, and I swear to God on my children's life, can't say ever seen somebody knock on the door. They can't ever say, oh, they woke up one morning and a man was in the bathroom. I had a man I was talking to from Toronto, and this man literally messaged me one day and said, are you homeless? And I was like, what? And he's like, "No, he's like, don't be offended, but I just want to know if you're homeless." I was like, why would you ask me that? He's like, every time I say, oh, I'm going to send food, or every time I say, I'm going to come pick you up and take you out or whatever, he's like, you ghost me for weeks. And I'm like, yeah, because my house is my kid. I don't want nobody showing up here. Like, but this is my kid's place.
Farm.
Like, nah, like that. But that's the thing. Like, this is my kid's fucking safe haven. Like, they're safe here. This is for my kids. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not like, I don't want men in and out of my fucking house. I don't want men in and out of my hole. The fuck?
You're so right. That's a code.
Like, I like my pH balance. The fuck?
Yeah. Yo, Michi Boo.
Yeah.
You should tell her to stop all that talking and see what. Bro, I'm trying to see what happens after.
That's what I'm saying. They don't even have the balls to come up in the fucking live, but they can sit there and post on people's shit. I go, I know Mishy Boo. Bitch, what you know about me?
Slap the hoe.
Well, what did I just do?
Huh?
Oops, I tried to do something and I did something else. Oh,
You for real, Shani.
I work at a farm.
Ooh, what?
The fuck up part is I won't even go to No Frills on a Friday. Like, I fucking
Farms.
Oh my god, dude! I seen it just visiting like my man's family. Like if I see when my husband's like, oh, my cousin is down working farm work, we go to the party, and I go to the party. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm telling you, I see a lot of TikTok faces on those farm parties. I'll tell you that much. No.
Yeah, exactly, because it's way better.
No, and some of those same faces are the same faces what you see. What you see, like, I'm not gonna call nobody's name because I don't have time for the internet foolishness. But I'm saying, like, those same ones, you see them on here, and they have an internet man, and then they're on the farm. That's what I call it, their internet man.
Snow, you popping up
Thursday and Friday, right? Like, literally, I can't even send my kids. My kids are like, nope. Like, fuck.
Yeah. I like it over here.
I couldn't take the farm party though. Like I did it once. Like when I wasn't married. When you go to the farm party, boy, it's like, I'm not dissing Jamaicans in no form of the way, but dude, they're very like thirsty, and I don't
get off of the farm, but
yeah, true.
It makes me uncomfortable. I don't like that aggressiveness that I get. Like, and then they'll talk to you like how they talk to the regular ones that come there every.
I hate.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, no, I don't like that treatment. So wasn't it ever a scene for me to go to farm party? So like, I don't know. Like, there's nothing wrong with.
They don't actually get off of the farm like that often. You get what I'm saying? So like I said, it boils back to when they're like, yo, I want a woman so that at night she can come pick me up and I can go cook at her house and I can bathe there and watch TV and whatever, because they don't want to be stuck in a farmhouse with 50 men. Like, come on.
What is that? They look big. They look cute. Oh.
That's just fucking weird.
Like, you're talking to me. Am I big? Yeah, I'm big. I'm fat.
No. No, I wasn't. I'm so sad. Mitty, I'm sick. I gotta go. I need cold medicine in my bed.
Get some cedar.
I was just gonna drink some ginger tea and take a cold pill and knock out.
Apparently, we all have a bird flu.
Oh my god, don't talk about bird flu. I don't know what kind of whatever. This is like the third time I've been sick in like 3 months. I'm not trying to get sick again. It's this weather, bro. Hot, cold, hot, cold. I can't take it anymore. Canada sucks.
As always.
And every winter, they're like, you're born here. Like, shouldn't you be used to it by now? Have you ever has ever one winter been the same?
Yo, I just got a free promo.
From who?
Thing. Mishibu just gave me a free promo. I went off the live and it was like a whole bunch of people following me.
Ray.
Oh my god, you got new followers.
Yeah, man, celebrity.
All right then. That's a famous friend.
Okay, guys, I'm out later.
Bye,
I'm gonna shut the live down too because I gotta go get my kids ready for bed because they got school in the morning. Yes, Indigenous people, we do send our kids to school.
Yeah.
I'll catch you over on Snow's live though.
All right.
All right. Thank you guys.
Bye, Mama.
Bye, baby.